Right, I'm going to show how to do, or how I do, a picot edge. Um, that's something I used to use on babies' cardigans, little matinee jackets, and I've never done it very much myself because having three boys, they didn't want things like that on cardigans or sweaters when they got older. But I would have done it if I had little girls. I've done it for myself now and again if I wanted a cardigan with a fancy edge like that. But this is how I do it. I've knitted, I've cast on a number of stitches and knitted a few rows, and it's like cable cast on I've done. And I'm going to do the um, the lacy edge for the picot. And I'll start knit one stitch, yarn over needle, knit two stitches together, yarn over needle, knit those two stitches together, yarn over needle, knit two stitches together, and do that all the way across the row. Into the last three stitches, knit two together and then knit one. And there you have the holes that I've made for the little peak that comes on the edge of the picot. And I'll knit the purl row across here. There you'll see where it's just slightly folded. It's not very prominent at the moment, but that's where those little peaks will show. And I'll pause this while I knit a few rows. There, I've knitted a couple more rows, and you can see how the edge is going to turn out. But I still need to knit a few more rows to get up to the edge here. So I'll pause it again. Now I've knitted the same number of rows from the holes to correspond with what I did before I knitted those stitches to make those holes. And I'm going to show you how to pick up the stitches from the cast on edge. This is what I do. I take the first stitch, and find the first cast on edge stitch, and then you knit those 2 stitches together. Second one. Sometimes it's hard to twist the stitches round to find them. As simple as that. Pick up the corresponding cast on edge stitch with the needle that you've got on the, or the stitch that you've got on your needle. But you have to make sure that you've got the right stitch, because if you pick the wrong stitches up, your edge could end up twisted. And I'll pause it till I get to near the end. And here I'm coming up to the end here. And the last stitch. It's a bit hard, this last one. And there you have it. That's the picot edge. You see the cast off edge up here where I've casted the 2 stitches off together. It's very simple. The hardest part is actually picking the stitches up to knit those 2 lot of stitches together, but it gets easier with practice. So if you liked my video, please like and subscribe.